Hi YouTube, Tim Unkert here. In this video, we're going to install Cool RetroTerm on a Chromebook in 2024. First thing we need to do is enable the Linux development environment. So I'm going to click here on the launcher and go down to my settings or search for my settings up here. I'm going to click on settings, and on the left hand side I'll go down to About Chrome OS, click on that. You should have this Linux development environment. Now if you don't see this, maybe you have a Chromebook older than 2019 or some Chromebook that is incompatible with Linux. This is being filmed on an AMD based Chromebook. I also have Intel based Chromebooks. It works on these. I don't have an ARM based Chromebook, so I can't speak to that. It may or may not work on those. I'm going to click Setup here, and a Linux Setup Wizard is going to pop up. I'll click Next. It's going to give you a username. I believe that's based off of your email, and also a recommended disk size. If you don't like the username, I would change that now, as it could be difficult later. The disk size is pretty easy to change. You could either change that now by clicking on Custom and moving about the slider, or just keeping it with recommended and then changing it later. I'm going to keep both as is and click Install. That's going to take a few minutes to go ahead and install, and I'll come on back once that's done. Once the Linux development environment is installed, a terminal will pop up. We can now close out our settings. I'm going to expand this and just make the font size a little bit larger so you can see what I'm doing. Now this is a cool terminal to use right out of the box, but it's not Cool RetroTerm. So let's go ahead and install that. And the first thing we need to do is actually update everything. So I'm going to type sudo apt update and sudo apt upgrade, and then do a -y flag. Hit enter and let that run through. Okay, once everything is run through, we can install Cool RetroTerm by typing sudo apt install cool-retro-term, hit enter, and it's going to ask us, do we want to take the additional space. At the time of this recording, it's 23.4 megabytes. I'm going to just type Y and hit enter and let that run on through. Okay, now that that's run through, I can close out this terminal. Let me go back to my launcher here and click on that. And you'll actually see sometimes the app will be in your Linux apps, but in this case it just showed up right here. You see the app for Cool RetroTerm. You could also just start searching, Cool RetroTerm, and you find the icon and go from there. I'm just going to right click this, pin this to the shelf, and open it. And here we go. We've got Cool RetroTerm installed. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.